Basically, what the Trump administration did was issue a final rule interpreting Section 1557 of the Affordable Care Act. And that's the section that provides that individuals can't be discriminated against in health services or health coverage based on a number of characteristics, but including sex. So similar, or if not exact, language to Title VII language. And the interpretation of the Trump administration in this final rule is that sex does not include sex discrimination based on gender identity or sexual orientation. So the Bostick holding, though it doesn't directly overrule that ruling because it's a Title VII case, does have clear implications, and we would expect that the Bostick reasoning to prevail if this final rule were challenged in court. So the real challenge with all of these, and we're going to, I think, talk about future implications in a minute, but the real challenge is having to litigate case by case in, all of these different federal statutes that protect against discrimination on the basis of sex or because of sex. And the other challenge, I think, practically, is that even if a case like that were to come before the court, be decided, would be whether this administration would actually enforce a decision.
The regulation that came out at 4:30 on Friday, as Trump does, really only removed explicit protections in the Code of Federal Regulations. There had already been cases brought and won in federal court on the statutory language in Section 1557, which was enforced in 2010, immediately when the Affordable Care Act passed, finding that trans people are protected. And it's been important for folks who have a trans audience to make sure that we're not giving people the impression that, Trump canceled trans healthcare. That it's important that folks know that there's lots of other, there's case law out there, and there are other potential avenues, and Title VII has traditionally been one of the ways, especially, like, for example, if your employer, their health insurance plan completely excludes transition-related healthcare. But I think that this ruling, even though Title IX is, the basis of those. Actually, Section 1557 incorporated causes of action under a number of different federal statutes. Title IX was just one of them. It is the title under which the lawsuit against the state health plan is proceeding. So I think that lawsuit just got a lot stronger, and to the extent that there's a claim like that can be brought under Title VII, it seems like it would provide a way for trans people to be more reassured that not only do we have to face discrimination in healthcare, but we have to pay for the healthcare that we're getting discriminated in out of our own pockets. It provides some new hope for relief.